Okay, it's official. I'm on board. Alt is going to go ahead and use the Cajun Cardboard channel for some review previews. Why is it called the review preview? Because we're going to look at 10 cards that sold on last night's Alt weekly auctions. These auctions always end on Thursday. They run for 14 days from Thursday, skip a Thursday to the next Thursday, but there's always auctions running on the Alt platform. We're going to look at 10 basketball cards that sold last night, but we're also going to preview some of the cards that are available for you guys to bid on in upcoming or currently running Alt weekly auctions as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy these videos. Hit the bell icon and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, so you know every Friday morning when one of these videos drops. All right, guys, let's get cooking. We're on Alt, and it is app.alt.xyz. I've got a couple of filters set, so we are going to pull up some of the cards that sort of struck me that ended last night. Always Alt auctions or weekly auctions are going to end on Thursday evenings, and these are going to be 10 of the cards that sort of came out and sort of smacked me in the face. The cards that I thought were interesting. I'm curious about these players. I'm curious about these cards, and so I literally just randomly picked 10 cards that ended last night. I might not have picked the most expensive one. I might have picked one that was way too cheap. I might have picked cards that did really well. I might have picked cards that did really poorly. I'm clicking the cards based on the cards that I care the most about, and I'm trying to give you guys a nice variety of cards as well. So first card that stuck out to me is a little dude here that I consider one of the MVP favorites. You know, it's gone are the days where, you know, we're asking the question, is Shai Gilgeous-Alexander a superstar? Nah, the dude's a superstar. The dude's a first-team All-NBA guard along with Luka Doncic. They're a fixture on the All-NBA team, first, second, or third team for the foreseeable future. This SGA rookie signatures, remember, there's a sensational signatures as well, but this is the rookie signatures. You're talking about a PSA PSA 10 population of 269, so it is an autograph, but it does have a little bit of a high pop, not high by ultra modern standards, but you know, 269 is no small number. This one didn't do great last night. It sold for $594, so that's a congrats to the buyer. The last three sales before that were on eBay. $730, $564, $760, $594. So it's sort of undulated, sort of wavering. Look, on Alt, you can also click View All, and you can really scroll back. Look, $683 relisted, didn't get paid. It's one of the great features of Alt. If an auction, you know, if it's sold but didn't get paid, it doesn't just list it and leave it there. It shows you, but then it strikes through, so you know that 683 wasn't legit. 680, 569, 625, 690, 600. So good buy last night at 590 for this Shai Gilgeous-Alexander armpit autograph rookie card from 2018 Prizm. What a year that was, with some great basketball players that year. Luka Doncic as well. 2023 Victor Wembanyama Silver Prizm. Incredibly scarce card. Never seen one, but we're going to look at it anyway. I'm joking, clearly. PSA 10 pop. 3,182. Here are your most recent sales. I want to go to View All because we really want to sort of zoom out here. This one last night sold for $803. The last one, $900, $850, $850, $833, $831, $830, $807, $1,000, $901, $830, $825, $898, $870, $865. So the question is this thing going to dip into the 700s? I kind of suspect it will. And again, it's really not a good sign when a player's Silver Prizm rookie card is sort of dipping as the NBA basketball season approaches, when he's an active player, especially a young phenom like Victor Wembanyama, who we know is going to have a breakout monster year, barring some unforeseen injury. Usually their cards should be running as we're now, 18, 19 days until the NBA season starts, but the Victor Wembanyama Silver is coming back, actually, and obviously it's no fault of Victor's. It's not Alt's problem. The problem is that there's 3,182 of them, and soon there'll be 4,182, and then there'll be 5,182, quite likely. So Victor Wembanyama Silver Prizms, just not rare enough to sustain. There's tons of demand, but just so much supply and so many other options to choose from. This Victor Wembanyama card last night looks to be coming back to the pack a little bit. Not the case for this bad boy right here. So I'm a proud owner of this card in a BGS 9.5 slab. For those of you who've never held one of these in hands, it takes two hands. That's what she said. This is a Chicago Bulls Interlake back in 1985. These things are huge. Literally, you have to hold the thing with two hands. It's huge. It's almost like a comic book. So finding them in good condition, mint or better condition, is very rare, as evidenced by this BGS 9 Pop 61. 61 of these out there. This one crushed it last night on alt. You'll see the last few sales here, a buy now on eBay, that I'm throwing out because there's no way that's correct. 5627, 5880, 7200. These are all sales within the last year. So 56, 58, 7200. Again, that's an aberration. There's no way that got paid. No one paid $15,000 for this. I paid less than that for the BGS 9.5 copy, for that matter. And there you go. So there's your evidence right there. And I think it might be pulling this or something like that, because the BGS 9s are selling for around 10 or 11. So BGS 9.5s, I'm sorry, are selling for around 10 or 11. So for a BGS 9 to sell for 7,200 is a really good sale. Again, alt will also let you know that these items are pending or payment has been initiated. This one and most of these are going to say pending. Why? Because they ended last night, and I'm doing this very early in the morning hours on Fridays, the morning before. So many of the winning bidders haven't even woken up to make their payments yet. So that's why another thing that I do like about alt is that it says the status of the transaction is currently pending due to the processing of the winning bidder's payment. Processing typically spans a few days. Upon confirmation of payment, the sale will be concluded and recorded as a completed transaction. So you will see when these do get paid. And if they don't, alt strikes through it and it'll say not paid, right? Relisted, whatever the case may be. So really, really good sale right there of that BGS 9 Interlake MJ. If you guys aren't familiar, this is a tier 2 card on the Cajun Cardboard hierarchy, which you can find on the Cajun Cardboard channel, this very channel. Again, look at those uniforms. Look how ridiculous those uniforms look. Can I zoom in even more? I think I can. Can I? Yeah, there you go. Okay. Check out those uniforms. Just straight up Bulls and then a big, huge blank space and then a number. Like, what the hell were they thinking? Like, my kid designed those Bulls uniforms in the early days. Those are really cool. He's wearing the Jordan 1s. What a great card that is. Let's check on Luka Doncic. We checked on SGA. We checked on Wembanyama. You know, the other name that's probably on the tip of most people's tongues is going to be, Luka Doncic and Anthony Edwards. Those are just four of the most hyped guys going into this season. Young guys still. Luka still certainly almost pre-prime even though his rookie year was, God dang, 7 years ago. You're talking about his Court Kings Heir Apparent. This might be my card. I had one of these and I sold it. There are 99 of them. I don't know if this is mine, but I did have this card and I did sell it during Luka Mania. But this is the Heir Apparent Court Kings autograph, but it is the Ruby Parallel, which means it's serial numbered to 99. This is a BGS 9.5 with a 10 for the autograph. His mom did a great job on that autograph. It's a pop 33, so 1/3 of the 99 are BGS 9.5s. It sold last night on alt for $2,340. If we look at that sale, that is right on the number. The prior sale was on eBay a few months ago, and it sold for $2,396. This was a relisted one. I don't know what happened there. That's way too low. And then 2,081. So this is a card that looks like might be moving a little bit. Card hobby, I don't know about that. You guys make your own, decisions on that. This 2,340 sort of bolsters the 2,396 sale on eBay. And when you look back, 2,081, 2,375, 2,122. Here's a big one right here on PWCC. Now Fanatics, 27, 23, 33, 24. We're all the way back into November, almost a year ago. So it looks like 2,200 to 2,450, probably somewhere in that range is where this card belongs. So not a surprising sale last night. I just wanted to share it with you guys because I think this is a great looking card. I think this particular year of Court Kings and the Heir Apparent autographs are really good looking cards. Let's keep on the Luka train. Let's look at his blue ice. This is the rich man's color match. So the blue ice is serial number 99. I believe the blue is serial number to 199. So about half as many, one less than half as many. PSA 10, pop 42, a lot of gems out there. Between BGS and PSA, that's what, 68 gems, 69 gems out of 99 cards. Of course, it's been graded way more than 99 times, and that is the result of cracking and resubbing. This one sold last night on alt for $16,681, which is right on the number. The last three sales, $16,165, $16,290 on eBay, and then $16,681. So golden, eBay, alt, all of those three sales are right on the number. There is your 90-day Luka Doncic trend. There is your 90-day basketball trend. And there is Natasha or Natalia. What did we name her? I can't remember what we named this sexy little number right here who weighs maybe 47 pounds soaking wet. This human trafficked model here that it was, for whatever reason, chosen to represent the sport of basketball in this picture as telling us that basketball cards are up over the last 90 days, which you'd expect as we're leading into the NBA season. But Doncic cards, generally speaking, the alt index for Doncic cards seems to be showing a downward trend. So it's good to see that his blue ice held its head, because that is an important color match, Doncic rookie card. All right, now here's where all hell breaks loose. I decided to pick a monster. We got the 2020 gold micro LeBron, I think some people call it. Some people call it the Kobe tribute. But this is the LeBron PSA 8 copy, okay? But these golds were serial number to 10. This card sold last night for $93,000. Yes, you heard me right. It sold for a freaking Ferrari. I don't know how much a Ferrari costs. I just want to throw it out there. More than a Tesla for sure. More than 3 BMWs, depending on the what series you want to buy. $93,000 for this PSA 8 gold LeBron Prizm. There is your chart right there. It's been graded 12 times at least between PSA and BGS. You don't see the lower graded stuff, so we're assuming it's been graded more than there are number of cards that actually exist, because it's serial number 10 card. That's a really good sale. That is a shocking sale, because I can tell you, I know 100% without any equivocation, LeBron cards are well down over the last 2 years. Now, they have started to run over the last 30, 60, 90 days. No doubt about that. I talk about it on my Monday auction recaps for the other platform. We talk about it on these alt Friday morning recaps. I talk about it on just random videos. LeBron cards have started to tick back up. It would appear they have hit the floor and started to move back. The last sale of this card, and it is a pop one, so it was the same card, it looks like was $97,200, and this one sold for $93,094. That's a huge win in my opinion, assuming this card gets paid. Right now the payment is pending, so we'll keep our eyes on that, and you guys can touch base and check on that after the fact. That's a really big LeBron card. Again, as the Panini era comes to close, there's only going to be so many gold Prizm serial number to 10 LeBrons out there. If you just take the number of years and multiply it by 10 or add a 0 as the little math trick I taught my kids, you'll know exactly how many LeBron true, base gold parallels there are. Speaking of monster parallels, this is an interesting sale. So walk with me through here. Cade Cunningham came out of the gates, guns blazing. We thought he was going to be, step in and be a Doncic type, game controller, monster lead guard who just everything runs through him, right? He was the fulcrum of the Pistons offense. Problem was they had a bunch of dog mess around him, and he had some serious injury issues. I like Cade Cunningham for a humongous bounce back season this year. If you're a fantasy basketball guy, I would really, really hyper focus on Cade Cunningham, because I think he's going to take a massive step forward. The Pistons are quietly becoming more and more talented. I don't know if I trust management for them to actually try to win games, but Cade's going to put up some banana numbers because it's time, and he needs to. This is obviously a pop one, because guess what? It's a black, true black, not a shimmer, not a disco, not a whatever. This is his true black 1 of 1. So one of Cade Cunningham's best cards in the world. And there is your sale last night of $70,686. Now, I was under the impression this card had sold on a prior occasion, for a humongous, much larger number, but maybe I was mistaken. But this is what we're seeing on alt, a $70,686 sale right there. Next, we've got the Grant Hill Jambalaya, 1997. This is an insert that is near and dear to my heart. If you guys are a follower of the Cajun Cardboard channel and you do know what the Michael Jordan hierarchy is and what it stands for, you will remember that this Jambalaya is a tier 1 Michael Jordan card. So this is a very highly sought after die cut from 1997 EX 2001. This is a Grant Hill, who is an incredibly collectible player from the 90s. Recently, the great Jake Roy from 90s B-ball cards came onto my channel, and we talked about, some of the most collectible players from the 90s. It wasn't an exact science. There wasn't a lot of, hyper technical data to support our assertions, but we just kind of ran through, 10 to 20 guys that we thought from the 90s are the most collectible, and Grant Hill was in both of our top 10s, and it was there was no doubt about that. People love Grant Hill. People love to kind of think about what Grant Hill could have been, but for those horrific ankle injuries that plagued him his entire career. But Hall of Famer nonetheless. Grant Hill in his prime, which he was, around these years, was an absolute monster problem, right? He was almost a mixture of Jordan, Magic Johnson, and Pippen. That's kind of the best way to describe him. 1,560, that sounds like a steal to me. So I don't know. We'll look at it together. Okay, that's way more than the last two sales. So great sale there for the seller. That outpaces the Fanatics sale from 2023. It outpaces the eBay sale from 2022. Obviously, in 2021, cards were higher, but this is a Pop 11 card. That seems to me, it just seems too cheap. Knowing that a BGS 9.5 Jordan's probably 50 grand, 40 grand, something like that. I don't know. For Grant Hill to sell for 1,560 in gem mint condition, it's a mixed gem. That seems really low to me, but as you can see from the data, it's a pretty good sale based on what the last couple comps were. Next on our list, we got two more. This is a huge one too. And again, you guys know I say it every time. I'm an autograph idiot. I don't know what's good. I don't know what's bad. I don't know the priority of Michael Jordan autographs. But I know a hand serial numbered to 23 card when I see one, and that's what this one is. This is card number 2 out of 23 with an incredibly vibrant blue Michael Jordan autograph. This is his 1999 Athlete of the Century Superstar Signatures. That card is flat out gorgeous. It lets Michael Jordan do the talking with that faded hardwood background in the back, and just again, a really good looking blue signature right there. This is a 10 for the autograph. It's a gem, min gem 9.5, sold for $57,720. Here's the last sale, guys. You got to go back to 2017. It sold for $12,000 in 2017. If you go back even further, 3 days prior to that, it sold for $6,100. So maybe some funny business going on. 3 days apart in 2017, the same card sold for double. I don't know. You guys tell me. Maybe the autograph looked good. Maybe it was serial number 23 card that sold right here on eBay. Hell, I don't know. But that is a big-time Michael Jordan card right there, and a good-looking autograph card, serial number 23. And then the last card that we'll look at that sold last night on Alt's weekly auction that ended on Thursday, October 3rd. I said October 4th. What is today? Today is October 4th. So this auction ended on October 3rd. It ended on Thursday. I guess it says pending October 4th, meaning it needs to be paid today. This is LaMelo Ball. This is a guy that everybody's forgotten about. And you know why? Because the Charlotte Hornets suck and they keep doing stupid things. But this is LaMelo Ball's National Treasures True RPA, serial numbered out of 99. It's a 10 for the autograph, and it's a gem BGS 9.5 min gem. That makes it a Pop 6. So you're looking at a really, really, really important LaMelo Ball autograph. This card, again, is going to tell a very sad story because we know where these LaMelo Ball cards were when he came out of the gates, popping, flashing, leading the break, doing all those things, and then injury, bad teammates, just no talent around him. He is a distributor. He is somebody who would be great. He would be a great pass first point guard. He does like to shoot the ball, but he would be a great pass first point guard if he ever figures it out. If we look at this, it's going to get ugly, right? So as I suspected back in 2021 when he came out the gates, this is his 2020 rookie card, 87 grand with the 10 auto, down to 16, down to 15, down to 13.4 last night. Again, if you're one of those gamblers and you like to gamble on ultra modern prospects, whether it be, quarterbacks, whether it be shortstops, whether it be point guards or centers in the NBA, LaMelo Ball is not a bad buy right now, considering how poorly his index has done over the last year. And the other cool feature here is, and you'll see what I did, here's LaMelo Ball's face. There's Natalia. But LaMelo Ball here, if you click on this graph right here, watch what it does. It takes you to all of the LaMelo Ball cards that sold on October 3rd, 2024. So you can look at all the other LaMelo Ball sales. Some of these are horrific cards. This is a 2020 Panini t-shirt draft picks LaMelo Ball PSA 8 base card. Good Lord, $5? That's too much. Alt did a great job on that one. $5 is too much for that card. And then you got some really good looking cards too, like his Disco Prizm PSA 10 rookie card. But that's a cool feature where you can kind of just jump to the LaMelo Ball cards just by clicking the button. And it's going to take you all the way back. Sold on October 1st, sold on October 2nd. Those were eBay sales as well. So it's going to pull up all the eBay sales. It's going to pull up all of these sales. and then you can kind of search from there. So that's it for the review part. What about the preview part? Let's just look. I haven't looked at this yet. I literally haven't looked at this. So we're going to look together, and if a card catches my eye, you're going to see it real time. And so this is just my personal opinion. I do have this sorted by highest price. So we're going to start at the top. So most of the cards at the top are going to catch most people's eyes. And obviously we're going to lead off right here. This is an auction that ends in 6 days. So next Thursday, this auction will end on alt, and it is none other than the 2003 Upper Deck Exquisite Collection Limited Logos BGS 9. It's got a black and white patch right there. It is, I'm trying to look at that card number. I think it's 13 out of 75. It might be 11 out of 75. 13 out of 75. Huge, huge Michael Jordan card. As you can see over the last 90 days, we know Michael Jordan cards are up. Yes, no question about that. So that's the first card that catches my eye. If you've got a chance to pick up a limited logos, now's your chance. It ends in 6 days. 6 days and 11 hours to be precise. Here's a dual auto, LeBron and Jordan. 2007 Upper Deck Premier Pairings. That card is serial numbered out of only 20. It's got a 10 for the autograph. You've got your Jordan. Looks a little bit off center, right to left. PSA 9 copyright there, already at 11,870. What about this 1981 Bird? Tops PSA 10. This $5,250 with 6 bids on it. We saw a Magic just recently sell, if I'm not mistaken, on Fanatics. Here's a Bird on alt that ends in 6 days and 11 hours. $5,250 for that one. Just scrolling here. How about some Chet Holmgren? Speaking of guys who are probably going to take a big step forward, I think the Oklahoma City Thunder may go undefeated. Those guys literally are built to win the regular season. They were number 1 seed in the West last year. Everybody on their team's on the uptick. Literally everybody that matters on their team is going to be an improved player from last year to this year. At least that's what the trend would indicate based on age and ability and learning curve. This is a 10-10 2022 Contenders rookie ticket autograph premium, serial number to only 10. That card ends again next Thursday. It's at 2038 with 9 bidders, and then gone from the league too soon. Derrick Rose just recently retired. 2008 Topps Chrome Gold Refractor. Wow, look at this card. This is serial number to 5. Is that right? Serial number to 5. The autographs were serial number 2 out of 5. Good Lord. That is a great looking card right there. That card's only at 1706 right now. There are some bids coming in on that card, so it looks like that one's going to do fine. That's a quad gem right there as well. How about a Color Blast LeBron PSA 10? How many LeBron Color Blasts are out there? I don't know. I don't collect them, but somebody out there does, and those are usually heavily contested as well. Speaking of Color Blasts, is that the same year? 2022 Spectra? Yeah, we got the same year Color Blast Steph Curry PSA 10 as well. We got a Bird Magic Doc Scoring Leaders Rookie PSA 8. How about this? Another Color Blast. Anthony Edwards Color Blast as well. So Color Blast Edwards, Color Blast Curry, Color Blast LeBron, all PSA 10s. Scoop them up all in one auction. More gold Chet. Damn, this auction has some really serious stuff in it. Another Chet Holmgren gold serial number to 10 rookie signatures autograph 1010. That's got to be what, a pop 1 2? What? Geez, man. Pop 2. Okay, so that's a pop 2 Chet card right there. So we've got a lot of options here to choose from. I could keep scrolling. Again, there's your Caitlin Clark for those of you out there who actually try to watch the WNBA. We've got the Red Power Victor Wembanyama. Because Prizm didn't have enough parallel colors, they decided to add Red Power, which is basically Red Starburst or Red Choice or whatever you want to call it. Does anybody remember that Giannis Antetokounmpo is still in the NBA and an MVP candidate and a first ballot Hall of Famer and a multiple MVP winner and an NBA champion? Well, his 2013 rookie signatures red parallel serial number to 10 Gem Plus, not just a quad. This is a Gem Plus with a 10 for centering, is for sale as well. Look at this card, guys. That is something right there. Man, look at skinny Giannis. He does not look like that anymore. He looks like a superhero. He looks like he should be in the Avengers. That's a pop 5 card. And Giannis cards are down, so maybe it's a buy time for Giannis. Who knows? Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. But that's it, guys. I just wanted to show you guys a review, preview. You guys are going to get these every single Friday morning. Remember, alt auctions run from Thursday, skip a Thursday to the next Thursday. So you get a 14-day window, okay? You get a 14-day window. Remember, Fanatics, you got to get this on your schedule because Alt and Fanatics are two of the best places to go find cards. The search engine is easy. The maneuverability is easy. The interface is easy. You're going to get these recap videos every single Friday morning on my channel for the foreseeable future. And if you've got any suggestions on how to make these better, please let me know. As of right now, the software does not let me sort the most recent closed auction. In other words, I can't sort last night's sold items by price and work my way from, 24 to 1 or 48 to 1 like I do on Mondays. I can't do that right now. I'm trying to work with the guys to make sure they figure out a way to add some type of filter modification to where we can do that, because that's going to make this a lot more viewer friendly, listener friendly for sure. So as of now, for the foreseeable future, I'll just be taking 10 to 12 of these cards that sold that sort of caught my eye. I'll try to get a good cross section. You saw we got some 97 Jambalaya Grant Hill. We got some Luka Doncic. We got some LeBron in there. We got some Jordan in there. We got some SGA. We got some LaMelo Ball even, right, for you gamblers, and some Wembanyama. So I'm going to try to take a nice little cross section of the basketball cards that sold, maybe 10 or 12 each week, review those, and then give you a little sneak peek at some of the cards that are ending in six and a half days, usually when you see these videos, in an upcoming alt auction. So you guys can get in here, get registered, and go bid on those cards as well. Thank you guys for watching. Keep collecting. Make sure you stay positive in the hobby. It's a Friday, so have a great Friday. Have a great weekend, and I will see you guys Monday morning. But of course, you're going to get 2 more videos at least on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like these alt weekly recaps, and make sure you hit the bell icon so you know when the next video from Cajun Cardboard drops. Thanks, guys.